2nd and 6 coming up here. It's Pacheco again. And he works through the lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch... do like we just saw.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Right back to Pacheco. He's out in the clear. Through the 35. Isaiah Pacheco. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Butker on now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that return gets a little more than the old touchback, Brock, but a little less than the new one. He's out between the 25 and the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. the ground with Algier. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Cuts it to the right sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Pistol now for Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's Sick it down. Up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a ball.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, back, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is picked up by the Chiefs. They'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now give left side to Pacheco. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Man in motion here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, and brought in by Worthy. And he's out of bounds, down at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
This, our last play of the quarter. Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To throw it on 1st down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now on 1st down. He rolls to his right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Mike still makes the play. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive. turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's able to manage a couple on that run. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Ridley, Ridley.
Here's Mahomes. He put everything he had in it. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Setting up a throw. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. Getting out to his... Oh, the football's loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. and the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Now give left side. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Got on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Right. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Right side.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught in strong by Rice. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Chiefs with a 4th and 2. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one will be touchdown right at the 35. Great field position for this ensuing drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take
Set.
He was brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. They're going play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Hurt. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Pressure coming from Owens. He's looking deep once again. They connect on an deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in a playoff game.
Really good point. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Track at 60. 18, Pioneer.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. No one around. He's got space. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders jump some of the lead off before the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders cut into the lead by another point. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action here. Buying some time left. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few, got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play action, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's a left pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running this one left. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. and you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Running back sent in motion. They're going for this. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field, and more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running right is Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Kansas City touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin St. Just picks it up. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And he found a little room to turn it into a nice game down to the 6. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A second down run by Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Attack, attack. At 37. At 43.
To the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41.
Go.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They're throwing it. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Raiders continuing to fight at least. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take 7 points off the deficit. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. get this drive started. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's balled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
You trying to do something, you gotta lead with the ball.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Mahomes now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They put a receiver in motion right. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution of plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, 57. Hey, 43, 15. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. He's still going at the 30. It's It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down. Jim Bay, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the... It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs running them out of the building. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Okay, I'm really hoping that the referee double-checked that he heard this correctly. Did they actually choose the penalty over the fumble? Come on!
Yeah, Kate, they actually did. And as we know, these referees all wear headsets, communicate with one another.
Yep.
And I would love to hear their chatter right now.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They'll run now with Pacheco. Oh, he dropped that defender. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just a positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Got a man, Bowers has it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut into the lead by another point. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Yellow, yellow.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Right side.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Yellow.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Right side.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. You've got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Right, right.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Right side.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They can stop the clock down if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Heward and our...